Hi, everyone, and welcome. My name is Donna. I am Donna powered by creativity. I save money all month long to then sink money to get ahead in life and one day be financially free. I am in the process of doing velocity banking. I started with $104,000 in debt in January, which was a mortgage, a car payment, and a truck payment. I am on that journey. And to commit myself to that journey, I had to focus on goals. This is how my story began and where the financial goals hop came from. So, I am one of the founders of the hop. It was Budget with Mama Bear and myself. We came up with the hop last year. It was a major success. Our village asked us to do a kids hop and a fur baby hop, which we do too. So now we have 3 hops going. That's not enough. I needed more hops. I don't know why, but I just did. I then was talking to Mama Bear, and I'm like, we were talking financial goals. The first quarter was coming to an end, and I was just like, we need to invite as many channels as we can, and we need to hear everybody's testimony on their financial goals. Why do we need to hear that? Because if we listen to other people, we get smarter. So that is how the financial goals hop began. Let me explain my vision for this. Our year is broken up into 4 quarters. January, February, and March is the first quarter. So in April, we're going to go over everything that took place in the first 3 months. Then April, May, and June is the second quarter. In July, I would love to invite back every single channel that is on this calendar for the rest of the year. So if you're on this calendar, I would love for you to commit to me, right? So in July, we're going to go over the second quarter. August, September, October. Did I do that right? July, August, September is the third quarter. So in October, we're going to do another hop for financial goals, right? Then we have September, October, November, December. Oh, you know what I'm talking about. So in January, we're going to go back and look at what our year looked like, and we're going to be able to analyze our goals and listen to everybody's stories. What did they do that was successful? What did they do that wasn't? Did they have to change it? Were they putting too much pressure on themselves? Did they put just enough pressure? It's almost like the story of Goldilocks. You know, was the flame up too high? Was the flame down too low? Or was it just right? That's why we need to do this hop and listen to everyone's story, right? It's not going to stop there. On the down months, I want to pull together other hops. I want to grow our savings and budget community and get to know so many other channels. Let me tell you who is a part of this month's hop. Oh, look at this. Donna powered by creativity, Budget with Mama Bear, the Traveling and Savings Chief, Leela Budgets, Crafts and Budget with Ann, Maris Way of Life, Laura Bell Creations, Save with Judy, Jeanette's Journey, Lisa Grateful Me, Frugality is Life, Steph's on a Budget, Just a Chicken Budgets, Dragonfly Saves, which is Nikki, Jack My Girl Budgeting, Budget with Chuckles, Lake and Bacon, Mandy's Budgeting Journey, Budgeting with Kim. We have Saved Money Saves You, Canadian Finance Journey, The Dramatic Panda, Budget with A&A, The Queen's Budget, The Budgeting Sisters, Mindy's Budgeting, Budgets and Chaos, and then I might have a special channel come in towards the end. So these 3 days might change just a little. Not sure yet. This beautiful calendar is free over on my.com. My.com is Donna, powered by creativity.com. Grab it. It's almost like a TV guide. We are giving you something to watch every single day in the month of April. I am also listing every one of these channels down below, so all you have to do is click on them. I'm going to leave it under my videos all month long. Please go check them out. Tell them that you're there because you found the hop, the financial goals hop. Like this is quarter number 1. We're doing it. This is hosted by Donna, powered by creativity, Budget with Mama Bear, and the Traveling and Savings Chief. I am beyond blessed to be a part of this collaboration with all these amazing people. Do you know that this is international? We are across the pond, and we are in Canada. Oh my gosh, this is an international hop. We're blessed. We're blessed. This is my financial binder, but we'll get into that in a second. We, Budget with Mama Bear, the Traveling and Saving Chief, and myself, have a gift for you. And the gift is this. Do you see this? This is the Financial Goals Hop. And it is the date, channel, and notes. So I go live every Sunday night. And every Sunday night we have amazing financial discussions, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Come join us, right? I said on that live one night, get a notebook, get something, because I think that when every channel talks about something, we're going to be able to take away bits and pieces. We're going to hear the messages that they're trying to send to us. We're going to get so much smarter in 30 days. So, Budget with Mama Bear created this beautiful printable for you all. It will be on her Ko-Fi page. It's free. She's gifting this. We're gifting this. We are so happy that you are part of this. Create a notebook and take down notes, beginning maybe with this video. Pause, go grab it, print it out, and take down things that you think stand out. So excited, right? I already printed it. I do believe I printed it enough times for the entire month. I did front and back. I will punch holes in it, and I will be sitting with this and taking notes when I get to watch all these amazing channels. Hope I don't leave anything out. I am like beyond excited. That's sheet 1. Now, there are a few other sheets that have a small amount to them if these are something that you are interested in. Budget with Mama Bear has this beautiful goal sheet, right? Quarter 1. Hold on one second. Her goal sheets are January, February, March, and notes, right? Beautiful, beautiful. Punch them, and you got it. Quarter number 2, quarter number 3, quarter number 4, and then she's got health goals, family goals. Now, these are just the blank sheets. I'm going to show you what I've done with them in my financial planner. These are also listed down below. They're over on her Ko-Fi page. I think they're on that. They might be on her Etsy. They will be listed down below. I promise. I think they're on her Etsy. Then we have mine. This is mine, and this is what I call my holy grail. I print them out so that they look like this. I will show you them in my book. So we got January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. If this is something that you're interested in, like I said, it's over on my.com. Quarterly financial goals, link down below. Then we have Smart Goals Planner by the Traveling and Savings Chief. SMART goals. Identify a goal that is specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. SMART. Break it into actionable steps. Oh my God. Achievable. Action, let's put the action into all of this. It's like, I want to stand there and go, come on, let's get into this. So break it into actionable steps, each with its own deadline. I've written on this, printed out more, written on it again, study it, and I'm going to show you I have 2 done. I am a pen to paper girl. I believe in tracking. I love to write things down, and then I like to go back and reflect on what I thought I could get done, what I tried to get done, and whether or not I got it done. Before we get into this book, you got to see all the printables. Let's just talk a few minutes about what are financial goals and why do we make them, right? I talk about this all the time. I'm a pen to paper girl, and if you're new, you're going to get to know me. We have in our savings and budget community, right? We have short-term goals, long-term goals, right? We track our finances. It's not all about just saving money. We have to tell our money what to do for us. Financial goals are think of it as a bullseye, a target, right? It's a target, and we want to hit that target dead set in the middle. We want to achieve that goal by managing our money. Creating a list, right? Creating a list. Create that list. Oh my gosh, I'm so passionate about this. Create that list and visualize it. Feel it. Save for it. Plan accordingly. Check your progress. And then check it again throughout the year. That's exactly what we're planning on doing. Why? Why is this so important? Not only are financial goals important, but all goals are important, right? In order to achieve some of these goals, please be realistic in your planning. Because what you're doing now is you're taking a plan and it's going to affect the future you, whether it's the short term or the long term. You don't know it now, but you'll know it back then. And you're going to thank the girl back here. I'm telling you. How often do you have to save? You save what's based on your budget. It could be hard to achieve, but financial freedom will be obtainable. I promise you that. Just stay focused and hit those goals. I want to be a part of your journey, and I want you to be a part of my journey. When we talk about our financial goals, most of us have had emergency funds or we're saving for them, and we all get taught that $1,000 would be it. Last year or the year before, I got hit with a couple of whoops-a-daisies. Our oil tank went, our hot water tank went, things like that. I then decided that we needed a poop envelope. Have a $500 buffer in front of that $1,000 buffer. And this way, if it's a small amount, you pull from that and then you build that 500 back up faster than you would build up the 1,000. Long terms could be your retirement fund, paying off your mortgage. But if you follow velocity banking, there's a good chance you could pay your mortgage off so much faster. I'm working on velocity banking. There's a whole playlist down below. I am loving it. I wish that they would teach this to people. We've all cut spendings. We try to stick to monthly budgets. We are paying off our debt. And in the process, most of us are avoiding debt, right? We become cheapskates, or we become savvy in not spending money. We are going to be the best of the best. We now know what interest rates are. We understand that credit card debt is a no-no, right? These are all things that we learned because we were in debt. And we are setting goals now. So one, we get out of debt, and two, that never happens to us again. Are you ready to see my goals? Tracking. I love to track. I track. These are my sheets. I'm gonna pull this out for just a minute. I like to look at them as a spread. Let's talk about my first quarter. And then we'll talk, I'm going to talk about my first quarter, and then I'm going to talk about where do I see the second quarter going. And then we're going to get into the printables. In January, I had a Home Depot debt. I wanted to make January my best no spend ever. And then I wanted to save $200 a day. What happened in this month for me? I did get to pay off Home Depot. I decided to start on a HELOC. I did have the best no spend ever. I did not get to save $200 a day. But what I did do in January was I already had a home equity line of credit that had nothing on it. It was sitting there. It was collecting dust. I had 15 months left on my mortgage. I took that, I put it in the HELOC. I had a truck loan, I had a car loan, and I put all that into the HELOC. That's why I took all that and had a $105,000 debt. I had an inheritance from the sale of my father's condo. He passed away. And then I had an epiphany moment where I took everything out of my sinking fund envelopes to start paying down my debt in my HELOC. That was mid-January. And I did a debt confession video. And you know what? That video changed my life. Then we come into February. I thought that I still was going to have a Home Depot payment, but I paid it off in January. So that got crossed out. I still have a Bank of America, and I had to readjust my goals. I readjusted them that month. I decided to do minimal on the Bank of America, and I have a mattress loan. Why? Because those are 0% financing. I'll pay them off at the last minute. I now have the HELOC, and my goal was to put $6,000 a month into the HELOC and an extra $1,500 if I could save it the month before. That's what February looked like for me. I did all those things. I did them all. I can say that I got an A+ on February. If I had to grade myself, I got an A+. I think I got an A on that because I missed out on saving $200 a day. I didn't do it. Then we moved into March. I wasn't sure, but I second guessed myself on the loans. So I was thinking, do I start paying down or do I keep dumping at the HELOC? Because these are 0%. And then hit that at the last minute. That's what I decided to do. Then I need a new roof. I wanted to have my roof fully funded. Honestly, that did not matter anymore. that did not matter anymore because I was taking all that money I saved, throwing it in the HELOC, because the HELOC now becomes my emergency fund. I'm throwing all the money at it to save on interest, but I know that I can take money out of it when I need it. You might be thinking you're robbing Peter to pay Paul, but I'm really not. I do have a video coming out later this afternoon, and I am pulling all the roof money, and it's basically going to go into the HELOC. So March was just a visual goal set. Since January, my goals have been up and down, but for the good. For the good. I love that I had a visual. I had this whole plan, not this exact plan, but I had something similar to this format in 2024, and it worked for me. And by having those goals, I paid off all credit card debt. I didn't have anything but 0% rolling into 2025. Then I have now my projection for quarter number 2. This is my mindset, because here on my channel and within our village, we have hot topics, and mindset is a huge topic. Get yourself into the right mindset. Get yourself out of the wrong mindsets. Hear the signal, not the noise. Focus. I am maybe a little over the top with checking my savings account, checking my checking account every single day, looking at the HELOC to see what the daily per diem is. So this is the goals that I'm setting. If you can balance your mind, everything else will fall into place. I'm reminding myself of that. Why am I putting that into quarterly goals? Because I need to focus on that mindset. I want to focus on my mindset, saving money, living in the moment, and enjoying the journey. I was rushing the journey 2 months ago. I wanted it done like this, but I can't. That's unrealistic. I then had what I'm calling a shift, and I am embracing the journey of the HELOC. I want to lift it up to God, and right now, as of this moment, the HELOC it went from $105,000 to $30,000. That's where I'm at. But my projection of the next 3 months is money in, money out, because I have to have a roof, I'm going to have to pay taxes, and I'm going to have to pay taxes. Do the math. That is a financial goal. I like to do the math over and over and over again. But enjoy the math. Don't think of it as a chore. April looks good. Try not to pull from the HELOC on the month of April. My bills are done for the month of April. Today's April 1st, and all bills are paid. I have extra monies that can go into the HELOC, and that will be done this afternoon. April looks amazing to me. Let's step into May. For May, I'm setting a goal of a secondary best no spend month ever. I'm challenging myself to not spend money again in the month of May. Right? I have to revisit the Home Depot balance. Why? Because in the month of March, I have a new Home Depot bill. Because I am building bookshelves. Built-ins. So I have 0% financing for 6 months. Why not take advantage of that? Revisit the Home Depot balance in May. decide where I'm doing it, because if I purchased in March, I have April, May, June, July, August. It has to be paid by September. Has to. Has to, has to, has to. Has to. Okay. In May, because I'm now mortgage free, I don't have escrow. My property taxes are now my responsibility, and we have them in May and September. Property taxes are a big one. Know you have it within the HELOC. I am already going to take the money that I save in April, put it into the HELOC for, say, 30 days, and then I will write the checks from my checking account and pull the monies from the HELOC. And that's why I say I'm comfortable with it going in and going out. June. I'm going to take a breath in June, right? I'm going to breathe it all in, because May is over, because May is a big one, because I have property taxes for the first time ever in my life. I am responsible for them. My escrow is not. I feel like such a big girl. I really do. May is over. Plan ahead. Strategize for September. But you're saying, Donna, it's already June. I'm looking for September. Why am I looking for September? This is my book of what are all the big bills in that specific month. So May is almost a $5,000 month. September is a $10,000 month, because taxes are like almost $9,000, aside from all the other things that happen in September. So that's why September has to be a $10,000 month. I just want to glance at the projection and reevaluate. This is great. Recheck HELOC numbers. You know what? Because roof and taxes, I don't know, and that I have two sets of taxes. I have property taxes, and then I have federal and state taxes, or income taxes. So I have to evaluate these, and that is why I am going to put question marks and see how I did in there. And then what I want to do is just write myself a little note, because I want to save this and reflect on it next year when I go to do my goals again. I will come back mid-month, and if something pops into my head about these 2 months, I will write it down. I will figure it out. I will grab a piece of paper. And that's what I did. I grabbed this and I started just jotting things down so that I can have things at a glance. Financial goals for 2025. Let's look back at January, February, and March. What do I see? I see accomplishments. How do I feel? I felt very comfortable with what I had wrote down and how I achieved it. And I want you all to do the same things. Be proud of any one of your accomplishments. Then I wanted to look at April, May, and June, and that's what I did. But then I want to come over here and I want to talk about it. Bank of America, for April, I want to continue $200 a month. To the mattress, I want to continue the $200 a month. And now Home Depot has to get $200 a month. Fine. HELOC, I want to stay on point and focus with the $6,000 that I automatically put in there. And then I want to try to add that $1,500 every month. Those are my goals every month. The HELOC now has $30,000. The mattress has $4,050. Bank of America has $3,800, and Home Depot's got $12,000. These carry 0%. And if you're asking me why did I spend so much money on mattresses, My husband and I both have medical issues because I've gotten that before. People are like, you spent how much? I don't want to hear it. This is something that we needed to do, or we thought we needed to do for our own health. This was definitely not a luxury. It was self-care. This is my goals. I am comfortable with them. I feel like they are accomplishable. I am good with them. If a poop happens between now and this, I'm okay. I've got the HELOC. I'm blessed to have that HELOC. It is $125,000 HELOC, 120, 125. I've got equity in there. I'm good. I don't, and I'm not frivolous, and I'm not, I don't look at it as I've got money to spend. I'm out of that mindset. I want for nothing. I Jones for nothing. In fact, a part of me wants to become not 100% minimalistic, but I want to minimize. And I want to start purging and getting rid of. And I really want to focus on the needs versus wants. I think those are extremely important. And I think we all need to do that. Focus on that. And then really what I want to do up here is I want us to focus on the signal. Signal versus noise. So signal versus noise. Hear the signal, block out the noise. Let's jump into Andra's, the Traveling and Savings Chief. This was her goals planner, right? She got 2 pages. This was her old page. And I did this on January 31st. What exactly do you want to achieve? In 2025, I wrote, I want to be in an awesome financial place and conquer all debt in my name, my husband's name, and my son's name. I think I'm doing pretty good. How will you track your progress? Pen to paper, all the way. I track it pen to paper, but I'm going to add that now I use the spreadsheet. That was an upgrade. I work the numbers with a formula, thanks to Andra, and then I do it on paper. I make sure my math is mathing. Evaluate the feasibility of your goal. It will be obtainable in 4 years. Now, when I say 4 years, I'm not talking just about the $30,000. That's where my son's building and his home comes into play. If you keep watching my channel and watch my goals in the next 3 quarters, you'll learn a lot more about me. I'm on a mission to, and I call my subscribers a village, but my family is my village. I believe that when I'm done paying down my debt, my monies is going to my son's building, and I'm going to be able to knock that down with his money. And then when that's done, we're going to hit his house. And then by that time, my youngest son is going to be ready for a house, and he will not be getting a mortgage. My monies and TJ's monies is going to go towards Vinny's house. And once everybody is mortgage free, everybody will get their monies back. You're probably thinking, that sounds weird, but that's why I have a 4-year goal. In 4 years, all that should be obtainable. 4 years. Evaluate the feasibility goals, and that's why I put 4 years on this one. How is this beneficial in your life? This will give me peace with giving my boys generational wealth. This is a major statement for me in the month of 2020, in the year of 2025. I want this. I want to create this. My TJ has a mortgage now, and that's why I want to hit it. I didn't know enough about velocity banking and amortization interest versus simple interest. And if you don't know about that, ask me questions down below. I will talk to you about it all day, every day. When do you want to be finished? I will be finished by March 30th, 2029. This is why I have to keep these pages. So this was my January look. Then today, 3/31/25, well, today's the first. I'm filming this the night before. I looked at these because they're now for the goals. And I wanted to reevaluate them. So what exactly do you want to achieve? Financial freedom, pay off debt, focus on generational wealth. I wrote this without remembering what I had wrote back then. I went to my book to get this out. How will you track your progress? Spreadsheet for velocity banking and pen to paper. Evaluate the feasibility of your goal. For me, in my head right now, it's the payoff of $105,000 in 2025. And when looking at all my numbers with the $10,000 and the income taxes and the roof having to be done and money going in and out of my HELOC and then having to pay the Bank of America and the mattress, it should be done by December 31st, 2025. That's my goal. How is this beneficial to your life? When I read that, I thought about it long and hard for a while. And I'm like, I own what I have now. Because I threw all those bills into, or, the mortgage and the car payments into that HELOC. I got the deed. I got the titles. I own that now. That's beneficial to me. I own it. I own it. When I say I'm talking about my husband and I. When do you want to be finished? And I wrote it, December 2025. I'm sticking to that. I'm going to do my best, and I'm going to write December. No, I'm not going to write that. Sometimes when you write things down, that's how long it actually takes. I'm going to leave that open. Now we're going to come over to Budget with Mama Bears. And I absolutely love this one. Let's talk about it. What are my 2025 goals for my health? I've had 2 surgeries recently. I need to be more active in movement, right? Stop eating out as much. My husband loves to eat out. I've got to put my foot down. I would personally love to lose just 10 pounds. That's all I want to do. 10 pounds. And I want to start taking my vitamins again. I had stopped because when you're going to have surgery, they ask you to come off of all your supplements. And then I never started it back up. Travel. We are going on a Disney cruise as a village in November. Yes, we are. I'm going away and we're having a Disney cruise with the saving and budgeting community. And then my other travel is staycation. I don't want to go anywhere. I just want to stay home. My hobbies. I want to read a little bit more. I want to organize. And you know what? Purge. I want to purge. I would like to pick up crocheting again. And I have a 3D printer. I really want it running every day. Social. I want to grow our village. And I think that these financial hops and these topic hops that we're going to be doing are going to be an amazing way to expand getting to know one another. Family. I want to have more family dinners. I want to remind them as often as possible how much I love them. Remind them that it does take a village, and plant more seeds of wisdom, of things that we've learned and we don't want them to learn. We want them to learn from our mistakes. And that comes with planting seeds. Personal. I need to put me first for a little while. I do. If you know me, I have never, ever put myself first. And that's going to be a hard thing for me to learn, but I'm going to do it. I want to pray more. I want to be more grateful. And I want to be more motivational to everyone out there that can hear my voice. Financial. Keep doing what I do. Save money. Create generational wealth. Business. In my business, I want to inspire others, encourage others, reorganize my website, which is donnapoweredbycreativity.com, and I want to add to my Etsy shop. The quarter goals, I have them written down already, but these that I printed out, these will become my scratch notepads. And, you might love Mama Bears, you might not love mine. You know what? You don't need them. You could use a piece of loose leaf. Do what you want to do. Just know that these amazing ladies that have all these amazing channels is going to tell us about goals, and we might learn something or do something or hear something. Be open to the signal. I want to say thank you so much. I would love your feedback. I would love to know if you're new, if this is the first time you're watching any one of my videos, if you are interested in velocity banking. I would love to just strike up a conversation with each and every one of you. With that being said, thank you for joining us. Have an amazing day. Love yous, and don't forget, Budget with Mama Bear is tomorrow. See you in the next one. Happy April. Bye.